Hi, I'm Maya, and welcome to Live Cotch. And today we have a special guest, and I'm going to let him introduce himself.
Hi, my name's Marcus. I'm one of the lead youth workers here at Avenues. I'm also a teacher in a school. I'm a head of year and I run an inclusion unit. So I work with young people, boys and girls that are at risk of being excluded from school permanently, and I help them get back into school.
How long have you been working in school for?
I've been working in schools for about 7 to 8 years now. I used to work in special needs schools, so I used to work with kids with autism, Asperger's, ADHD, and other learning difficulties. And then about 3 years ago, I moved into mainstream schooling. So about 7 or 8 years.
And you don't find any of it hard?
Yeah, I found working in special needs school very challenging, but that's what made me want to carry on going back to work. I don't think at that time I could have worked in the average, normal, good school where every student was just, yes sir, okay sir, 3 bags full sir. I would have found it boring. So that was my challenge. That's what got me going. And turning those kids around is what I was interested in.
So you find it very exciting to work with kids special?
I wouldn't call them. You know what? Yeah, I do. I find the challenge of helping young people understand themselves and turn their lives around. I find that challenging.
I respect that. I do, because I also attended a PRU, got kicked out of multiple schools, and the teachers I've worked with, I find them like I find like very personal, like family. I feel like when we work together, everything's good.
That means a lot to hear that.
That's almost like... I respect what you do, and I respect everything you are, you know.
Thank you.
So, Avenues, that's where you work?
Yes.
And you're wearing a jumper?
Yeah.
A royal boss. So, what do you do in Avenues?
I'm one of the lead youth workers on a Thursday night, and I also run sessions on a Wednesday night. I'm a bit of a dab hand in the kitchen, so on Wednesday nights I do cooking sessions. And on Thursdays, I just work with Carol, who's the lead youth worker as well. I work with Zippy, Rowan, Dell and Haria. And basically we try and put together programs and projects that we think will help the young people engage and that will draw them back into the club, get them interested in things that sometimes they love doing, but sometimes things that they didn't know they loved doing. Try and broaden their horizons and give them something to sort of get their teeth into, and maybe hopefully at the end of it they might really love what they do and want to pursue it as a career or just continue it as a hobby.
And so far, how is that going?
I've worked at Avenues for about 6 years, so all in all the projects I've run, I personally, obviously I'm biased, but I found them successful, and a lot of the time you don't really realise how successful your projects are until maybe a couple years down the line when you see the young people and they're not so young anymore and they come up to you and say, oh, I remember we done that, or I remember we went there, and that sticks with them and stays with them. So I think that's the most important thing about youth work, is giving young people experiences that they can remember and use in life, because without your experiences, without doing anything new, you sort of limit a young person's thinking.
I want to be like you.
She means it.
I want to be like you. I really do. So, in Avenues, in this youth centre, like, what type of kids do you work with? Are they the same, like, are they, like, kids from road or posh kids? Like, I don't know the type of children you work with.
I would say we generally work with kids who you would typify of being from the area. So we're based in West London on the Harrow Road, but we work with young people from as far as Harlesden, Wembley, South London, East London. It depends, but we tend to work with young people that have come from a similar background of the area that we're from. So the Harrow Road, where Avenues is based, Avenues been open since 1979, and at first it was a predominantly black Caribbean area with a lot of Irish and Bangladeshi. But now it's changed now. There's a lot more Arabic communities in the area. But we tend to work with all the young people from those communities, because those are the young people that live in the area or bring their friends to the area that want to do different things that they might not do in school, or their parents might not have the time to do with them outside of school. So we work with the young people that I would say, the type of young person I was when I was a young person, because I used to come to the avenues as well.
So I was going to ask, how old you are?
I am 34, so I was coming to the avenues 20 years ago.
You're old.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
With age comes wisdom, so it's a good thing.
Thank you for joining our show, Live Cotch.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
And I'm Maya, and this is Live Cotch.
Everyone's asking me this, everyone's asking me. To be honest, all I know is that it's soon, innit? That's all I get told. I get to know when you guys get to know. So it keeps us, they don't really keep us in the loop as well as you lot as well.